Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to configure a virtual link to link actually areas in multiple area OSPF. So as you can see on the diagram here, we have OSPF area 0 that is connected directly to area 1, and for some reason, okay, we have area 2 that we want to connect to area 1. Okay, this is to create a virtual link or the tunnel interface, so you could actually allow routes to actually allow this router here, the ABR, to learn routes from router 2, okay, that is located in area 2. This is just a temporary, okay, solution. Let's say two companies, they are emerging and they want to just quick fix up, so they could use a virtual link or a tunnel. And for CCNA or CCNP or CCIE certification, you need to know how to create a virtual link and also how to create GRE tunnel. So as you can see on the topology, I have configured all the routers. We have router 1, router 4, router 3 and router 2. And I have set up already OSPF. This is just short video to actually show you how to configure virtual link, and also we're going to configure GRE tunnel. Okay, so I'm on router, let's hop to router 4, and I want to show you that, okay, do show IP OSPF neighbors. As you can see, the router 4 is forming two relationships, okay, a neighbor router 1 and router 3, as you can see. So here we have two neighbors right here. Okay, let's go and check the do show IP route on router 4 OSPF, and as you can see, router 4 have no awareness about this network right here. Okay, that is located in area 2 and is advertised by router 2 because router 2 is, okay, in area 2. That's the problem. So we cannot learn route unless we are going to configure virtual link, and after a while I'm going to show you how. Okay, if I will go to router 3, basically, so do show IP OSPF interfaces, or let's say interface brief, to get just brief okay, configuration. So as you can see, about interfaces serial 03, okay, this one here is located in area 1, as you can see, area 1, and serial 3/1 is located in area 2. If we will actually check the neighbor relationship, you show IP OSPF, okay, neighbors, as you can see, we have formed neighbor relationship with router 4, okay, on area 1, that's okay, that's fine. And we have also another relationship with the router 2, okay, via area 2. Okay, so the problem is, although we established neighbor relationship between router 3 and the router 2, okay, but we still have a problem because we need some virtual link to be in place between router 4 and the router 3, because you cannot have this setup like this. So all areas in OSPF, this is actually a rule, all areas should be linked directly to the backbone area or area 0. Okay, so let's go back to the router 4, and the first thing to remember, okay, when creating virtual link, okay, this is kind of confusing, so you need always to remember that you need to link the area, okay, that is, let's say we have area 2 right now, okay, this is not connected directly to area 0, so you need to create a virtual link between the router that is actually participating in area 2 with the router that is actually the ABR that actually have one link at least in the backbone area or area 4, as you can see on the diagram. So the virtual link place is between router 4 and router 3, okay, router 4 and the router 3. So let's go to router 4, and with one command, okay, we will actually change everything. So we need to go to router OSPF 100. I'm using process 100, and then I'm going to say area okay, question mark, and I'm going to say, I'm going to actually tell the router what area I'm going to configure. In our case, the virtual link should be in area 1, between router 3 and router 4, and this is very important. And then virtual link, question mark, and then it tells me, as you can see here, the ID. So I'm going to configure or set up the router ID of the other side, okay, which is router 3. In this case, I'm going to say 3.3.3.3, and it's very important in OSPF to hard code router IDs, okay. As you can see, if I do show IP interface, okay, show IP interface brief, as you can see here, so I'm hard coding the router IDs to loop back 0, as you can see right here, on all routers, okay. So after doing so, area 1 virtual link, okay, and then the router ID, this is going to establish the link with, and then I'm going to go, okay, on router 3, and then do the same. So I'm going to go to router OSPF 100, and then area, this case area 1, and then virtual link, the virtual link, okay, and then the ID of the other router, which is router 4 right there, okay. Here we go. So after a while we will see a neighbor relationship coming up, okay, as you can see right there, okay. So process 100 neighbor 4 on OSPF VL2, which means virtual link, okay, loading to full. So we have established neighbor relationship. Let's check the IP OSPF neighbors, and we should see another neighbor coming up on the interface virtual link, as you can see right here, and it's point to point. That's why we don't have any DR or BDR, okay. Now let's make sure that we learn some routes. You show IP route OSPF, and as you can see now, we can see that we have an inter-area route, okay, coming from router 2 right here, okay. So at this point we can even ping, okay, the switch in the far end that is connected to router 2. Let's try that. Do ping, okay, 192.168.21.1, and right there, okay. Let's go back to the to make sure, let's go back to the router 2. Router 2 before has no awareness of any route. He has neighbor relationship established with router 3, but he don't have any knowledge about this network right here, or even this one as well. So let's check routing table. Do show IP route OSPF, and as you can see, router 2 knows about all the networks, even routes, the inter-area route coming from the router 1, okay. So that's the virtual link. We can also, I'm gonna actually delete the virtual link command on router 2 and router 3. So let's say I'm gonna show run section OSPF, okay, and I'm gonna delete no area, okay, 1 virtual link 3.3.3.3 right there, and I'm gonna do the same on router 4. So no area ID 1, and then virtual link, it's 3.3.3.3, I think, okay. Do show run section OSPF. We get ambiguous, so router ID, and as you can see, we don't have any virtual link under the router OSPF 100. Let's make sure we did also here, show run section OSPF, and still there, so no area 1, and then virtual link 4.4.4.4. Do the same command again. As you can see, the neighbor is detached, so we don't have any neighbor relationship. Now what we're going to do, instead of configuring virtual link, we're going to actually configure virtual tunnel, okay, I mean GRE tunnel, okay, generic routing encapsulation protocol that will allow us to actually link the area 0 to area 2, and we learn route, okay, from this far end here, as well as router 2 will actually know about this network right here, okay. So to make sure, okay, do show IP route OSPF, and as you can see, router 4 has no awareness about 192.168.21.0/24 network, as well as router 2 shouldn't have any actually OSPF. You show IP route OSPF, and the router 2 has no, okay, no awareness at all. Do show IP OSPF, OSPF neighbors, and we still form neighbor relationship, but we don't have any do show IP route. So we have just a connected and local routes, as you can see right here on the router 2. Now the virtual link, okay, or the tunnel interface is the same place as the virtual link that we configured earlier, okay. So remember that. So we are going to actually go on router 2, I'm going to exit, and then I'm going to say interface tunnel 0, okay. And after that, I'm going to give it an IP address, let's say 172.16.0. Let's go with 31 because I'm using 16 on the other side. 0. Let's give it .4, 255, okay, and 248. So 248 will give us 6 IP addresses. I'm going to use 4 and 3 for router 3. Here we go. And then after that, I'm going to say the tunnel source, okay. The tunnel source would be this interface on router 4, okay. And this interface is serial 0/3, so serial 3/0, sorry. And then the tunnel destination, okay, tunnel destination is the IP address configured on this interface right here, which is the 10.43.43 and then 2 right there, okay. That's the tunnel destination. And after that, as you can see, the tunnel 0 has come up. Then after that, we need to specify the tunnel mode, and the tunnel mode will be GRE tunnel, right? GRE for IPv4 IP, and then here we go. So GRE stands for generic routing encapsulation, and that's it. Do show run interface tunnel 0, as you can see right here. So we configure the IP address, we configure the tunnel source, tunnel destination, and the tunnel mode is the default. That's why it's not coming up right here. We should do the same on router 3 right now. So exit interface tunnel 0, and IP address of the channel 72.31.0.3 and subnet mask, okay, /29, and then the tunnel source. So tunnel source will be serial 30, as you can see on the topology, and the tunnel destination would be the 10.43 and 1 right there, okay. At this point we should see the tunnel coming up. Let's hard code the mode. It's GRE, it's GRE, okay, IP, and here we go. You show IP interface brief. You should see the tunnel is right there, as well as on router 4. Let's check the tunnel. You show IP interface brief. Here we go. As you can see, the tunnel is up and up. At this point, okay, unlike the virtual link, so when we created earlier the virtual link, we actually use the area ID 1. Now we are going to link the area 2 directly to router 4. So see this, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter this interface. I could do it also in OSPF process and the router OSPF 100, then do that. But I can do it also here, IP OSPF, okay. the process number of OSPF, and the area, see this, area 2, okay? So I'm going to link the area 2 right there and then hit enter. I'm going to do it also on router 3. So we are actually putting the tunnel interface in area 2, and this way we could actually learn route from router 2 as well as allow router 2 to learn all networks, okay, that are coming from router 1 and router 4, okay? So IP OSPF, let's actually do it on the other way, right? So you could do it also like this, IP OSPF, and then the process number right there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually use the network, okay? And what network we have? Actually 172.31.0. Okay, so router 4 has the IP, this IP address. I'm going to go, okay, with wildcard mask. So check this, check this, check this, check this. I'm going to go with host and then specify the area that I want to put the tunnel interface in. And after a while, we should see a neighbor relationship coming up, okay, via the tunnel. To show IP OSPF, IP OSPF actually neighbors. Nothing coming up. To show IP route OSPF on router 3. So on router 3 it's okay, so we're learning routes. Let's check router 4. To show IP OSPF, okay, neighbors. We don't see any neighboring coming up. To show IP interface brief. Okay, so the tunnel is up and running right there. To show IP, to show run. Let's go with section OSPF. Here we go. I think I wrongly configured the, okay, to show IP OSPF interface, let's say brief. So we are actually using the tunnel interface as well. It's participating in OSPF. Let's make sure the router 3 do show IP OSPF interface brief. And I can't see the tunnel on router 3. Okay, so we show run section OSPF. Okay, let's learn some troubleshooting. Yeah, I'm advertising the, yeah. So actually, no. Let's negate this command. Okay, and then network will be 172.31.0.3. Actually, I can also do it this way. So 0.0.3 because I'm using, or you could use .7. Okay. And then area 2. At this point, we should see the neighbor coming up via the tunnel interface. To show IP, as you can see right there, to show IP OSPF neighbors. As you can see, we establish another neighbor relationship with router 4, okay, and we're using on the tunnel 0, as you can see right there. At this point, okay, let's check router 4. As you can see, the neighbor is coming up. To show IP OSPF interface, to show IP OSPF neighbors. As you can see, the neighbor relationship is up right there. And let's do show IP route, okay, OSPF. At this point, we should see, okay, the route coming from router 2. And sure enough, we learned, okay, routes coming from router 2, okay, from here, as you can see right there, okay. So let's go back to the router 2 and check if we have some to show IP route OSPF. And sure enough, we learned all routes, okay, the inter-area routes and the OSPF, okay. Routes coming from the same area, and the inter-area route that's coming from different areas. I have so we have been configuring the virtual link, and also we established the channel, so you could do it either way. And for the exams, I would actually consider mastering both. Okay, you need to know what is virtual link and how to configure virtual link, and also a GRE channel as well. I hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.